No, you want to do it?
Hi.
Welcome back to Frank Presents the Play Call. Kind of impromptu moment, put Nikki on the spot. She didn't even know she was going to do it. But today is special. It's special. We got Nikki in the house face to face here talking her junk. She listened to last week's episode, so she got some notes and she's ready to go in. So before we let her do that, we'll let her go last. June, how you doing?
What is up, Frank, Bree, and Nikki? It's always a pleasure to see you guys on here.
Why you have to say and Nikki like that?
Because I had the burp, and then the burp just came out. Like, as I was saying your name, it was weird. But, hey, I'm happy to be here another week. Let's go. Let's get it.
Bree?
Hi. Always a pleasure. I'm a little salty that anytime we want Nikki to drink wine with us on the podcast, when she's at home, she don't want to drink. But she around my mama Nikki, and she don't know how to act because she got her friend there. So now she got to drink wine like it ain't nobody business.
Bree.
A little weird.
He said you're a little weird.
Bree, them the lies because
Frank, is that lie?
Oh, Frank, you gonna sit here and lie too? Go get my back from you.
That's a lie.
No.
I bought that new shotgun. I got
hit the green thing. That's on Frank lies. You gotta be my
what?
control. I had drank wine with us on the phone before.
Not the podcast. He's saying you said the phone. You did that on the phone before. You never done a podcast.
Y'all never asked me to do it on the podcast.
She has actually.
Half of the time.
Yes, we have. When we
when
we drink on the podcast, or if we take a shot on the podcast, I'm like, Nikki, where's your wine? Oh no, I'm not drinking wine.
Hey, I was gonna mute her, but I forgot she's right next to me. So
nasty. Bree, half of the time when we get on here, I'm still at work driving or walking straight from in the door.
Nikki, you've been teleworking the last 12 weeks we recorded.
Mute her.
Well, with that being said, Nikki, how you doing?
I'm blessed and highly paid. I'm ready for y'all. I'm great. Great. Okay, let's roll. All right, it's on me.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, hey everybody. I gotta start from last week because y'all was nasty when I wasn't on. But I always got my back. Okay. My first thing I wrote was June. What happened to you winning this week? June, what happened to you winning this week? You damn near locked it in last week. We're gonna win this week.
Hey, I was just joking around last week about winning this week. But next week, it's guaranteed.
Oh, Lord. You was guaranteed this week? Oh, Lord. Hey, I got another one for you, June. Because you happened to reference Kevin Hart. And you said that asked Kevin, are the Eagles playoff contenders? And y'all was like, we're waiting for the win. June, this week, are the Eagles playoff contenders? I answer for you, hell no, they lost. They lost. All right. Next.
I'm going to answer that later.
Bree.
Oh, God.
Bree.
I had to give my dog some water.
Because you're
This is when you take that little bat out, Frank, and then you do your thing, okay?
Front and center, Bree. Front and center. Bree, how the hell you going to ask? Are we going to talk about the Jags? I wasn't here. I never talk about the Steelers if you're not here to recap your game. You can't recap the game when the player ain't here.
But we had to
Okay,
recap
next.
it. No. We had to recap in your presence because you
Next.
are a member. So our listeners want to hear every game that we recap every week. So we can't leave the Jags out unless they got a bye week.
Bree. Oh, wait, hold on, Bree. Stand by. June, front and center. First
Hold on.
No, I ain't put you at the
There it
thing.
is.
Front and center. Kayate. June, we have won in the United States. We played the Dolphins, and 2 weeks later, we beat the Bills in motherfucking Jacksonville. Get your facts straight before you come for my team. You're dismissed. Bree, come back here. All right. By the way.
Where's Frank's energy?
That's not bad.
Right, y'all was talking shit. Frank was just acting like Frank.
She gave it to me when she walked through the door. Trust me.
Listen, Frank, I have always said I was gonna pick my team. There was only one time I said I was gonna pick my team, and I knew we were going to lose, but we didn't. It was against the Bills. So I don't know what you're talking about. I always say my team is going to win. Always. It was only one time I said we wasn't going to win, and we won.
No, but I'm saying you should say that y'all are going to lose and make the win.
But hey, Bree, with that being said, let's go with the recaps of who won this week.
Okay. So on Thursday, November 25th, the Bears beat the Lions. The Bears beat the Lions 16-14. The Raiders beat the Cowboys 36-33 in overtime. The Bills beat the Saints 31-6. The Bengals demolished the Steelers 41-10. The Buccaneers beat the Colts 38-31. The Dolphins beat the Panthers 33-10. The Patriots beat the Titans 36-13. The Giants beat the Eagles 13-7. The Falcons beat the Jaguars. Oop, hold on.
Yep.
I clicked the ad and it popped out. 1 second.
21-14.
The Jets beat the Texans 21-14. The Broncos beat the Chargers 28-13. The Packers beat the Rams 36-28. The 49ers beat the Vikings 34-26. The Ravens beat the Browns 16-10. And on Monday, November 29th, Washington football team beat the Seahawks 17-15. So this week's winner was Frank with a total correct 8 predictions. June came in second place with 6 correct predictions, and me and Nikki tied with 5 corrections. So that puts Frank in the lead when it comes to the total number with 118, Nikki in second with 112, I'm in third with 107, and June in fourth with 98.
God damn. He can't be
I'm coming back, baby. I'm coming back.
Well, listen. Okay. All right. Okay. It's all right. June, once you get these digits, come talk to us because you're gonna win some, but you can never keep up.
So I'll go first.
Did you have more wins than me or not?
How many?
That's all I want to ask. Yes or no?
Listen, he got 7 right. Bree, how many you say he got right?
He had 6.
No, how many did Nikki? I know how many you got, Bree, but how many did Nikki get?
5.
6. I just wanted her to say that. You got 5,
bro,
and I got 7.
Okay, wait a minute. No, you got 6. She said.
You got 6.
What kind
It
of?
doesn't matter.
You got what?
Inch or mile. I got you.
He got 6, 5, and Frank got what? 7.
Frank got 8.
So I want y'all to understand, right? Because I want y'all to know that y'all rushed me.
No, we did not. Don't let her even do that. Let her even do that. Turn her mic off, Frank. Frank, just turn her mic off.
Mike, turn her mic off.
I can't because then my mic is here.
Okay. Sorry. No, don't even let her talk about we rushed her. She knows every single week to look at the games by Monday. We recorded on Tuesday, and she said we told her to get the predictions before Thursday. She had from Monday evening to Wednesday, and then by Thursday morning, an hour before the first game, she felt rushed when she had 4 days prior to do her prediction.
Let me let you finish. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep talking. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
And to add to Bree, the schedule been out for freaking 10 weeks. So go ahead with that.
Facts.
Excuse me, Bree. I have a question for you, Bree.
Well, actually, the schedule's been out since like July when the team schedules came out.
Bree, I have a question.
I have an answer.
This question is only for Bree.
Okay.
Hey, when we were on the phone, it was around what? What time was it? About 9:10? Right? No, Bree, answer.
The first time, yes.
Okay. And Bree said, hey, Nikki, get your predictions in by 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was like, we were on the phone like 9, whatever. 9:30.
No, this one was at 11. This is 11. It was 11.
Oh, Bree, it was only one. No, it was not.
It was because we said you had 10 minutes because it was 11:20 and we needed it by 11:30.
Fast forward. No, Bree. You're fast forward and come back. Come back.
Okay, coming back. All right.
Right?
Yep.
You said it was 10. It was probably 10 or something like that. And you was like, Nikki, you have to have your prediction in by 12. And I said, fine, I'll have my prediction in before the first game, right? We all agree except Frank. And Frank was like, no, she got to give it to us in 10 minutes. And then Bree was like, you know what? You're right. Now, for the rest of America, don't that sound rushed from almost 2 hours to 10 minutes? And they were counting down and they wanted me to forfeit my week because they want to keep it down when she down. You see, I was rushed. After the prediction, excuse me. I didn't even say, okay, it wasn't half. It was one game. They was like, oh, Nikki, you was talking shit that time. You said this team. We're writing it down. I'm like, no, that wasn't my prediction. I'm not saying it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. They wrote it down. I never even agreed with it. Am I lying?
No. Yep.
Yep, I'm lying or no, I'm not lying.
So I have our text thread. Okay.
Okay.
So originally when we first had our first FaceTime call, I said, yes, Nikki, you have till 12. I thought the first game started at 1300, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Then when Frank said, no, the game doesn't start at 1, it starts at 12:30. I said, okay, well then she has till 11:30. Because you have to have it in an hour before the game starts. So that's why I said 12 originally. And then Frank said, no, the first game starts at 12:30. I said, okay, well then Nikki, you have until 11:30. Then we all got on the call. It was 11. The call started at 11:10. We got on. At 11:18, Frank said, June, get on the call. Nikki said at 11:20, I will send my picks. I wrote Nikki got until 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central to put her picks in or she forfeits. That's at 11:20. I have the timestamps right here. Then
you went from almost an hour to 10 minutes. You still
well, because at that we got on the call at 11 when we said 11:30, and then you was arguing with Frank the entire time.
Hold on.
Spent 20 minutes that you could have been looking at the
wait.
games to see your prediction. You were arguing with Frank. So then at 11:20, we said you had 10 minutes.
I'm done with
So Bree, hold on. Listen, it can't be rushed. You want to know why?
Because she has 4 days.
Exactly. It wasn't rushed.
It's rushed. I have other shit to do.
I told you, don't argue with fools. From a distance, you can't tell who is who. I keep telling you that.
Hold on.
Jay-Z said that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. My slice the pizza. Hold on. I'm gonna handle you.
All right. So I'll go first with my prediction really fast. With my game really fast because it was a hot mess. We got demolished. Huh?
Go ahead.
Nick gotta talk in the mic.
No, go ahead.
Oh. Yeah, that was embarrassing. It was super duper embarrassing. We have a lot of work that we need to do. There's literally nothing like to recap about that game because we scored our only touchdown with 30 seconds left of the game. So bad on our offense, super bad on our defense, super duper bad on our offensive coordinator. The play calling was horrendous. I did not like it. It was just we got our asses handed. Good job to the Bengals because they showed what a AFC North team should be playing like and what the Steelers need to start playing like again. Because I remember we used to play like that and we used to demolish the Bengals. Tables have turned and now they're doing it to us. So we need to go back to the first square and start all over and figure out what we need to do to be that playoff contender team again. And that's all I have to say about my game. The next game was, one second. The next game was the Patriots and the Titans. Frank?
Well, I went mac and cheese because I said I wasn't going to pick against them no more.
Daddy mac and cheese?
You know, so I'm watching Man in the Arena, and it is detailing, Brady's start as a Patriot and moving forward, how the team played. And a lot of what you're seeing today is kind of similar to what they had then in 2001, which is very strong defense. but Mac Jones is playing better than Brady was in 2001 as a rookie starting. Brady came in his second year. Mac is starting out the gate. Brady, I think, had a better all-around team. I can't even say that, but the defense was good. They had a strong defense. That's what you're seeing now. If Mac keeps playing the way he's playing and that defense plays the way he's playing, they can make a strong push to win the division. I'm not saying Super Bowl. I'm not saying maybe AFC Championship, maybe. But even then, I'm fine with winning the division because the way he's playing, the way that team's playing is very reminiscent to the 2001, 2003, 2004 Patriots who won 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. So shout out to Bill Belichick. You know, that argument, whether it was Brady, whether it was Belichick, you know, I was on the Brady side as well. But I have to say that Belichick's proving that he has a certain formula. And it's when you have a young quarterback, if you have a strong defense, you can have a winning season. So shout out to the Patriots. That's enough for me on my recap. They won. So go Pats.
Next game was the Jaguars and the Falcons.
That's enough about that game. Next, no.
Yep. So
I have nothing to say. I was flying, so I haven't watched the game.
She has a DVR, by the way.
Yeah,
At
I
home.
do DVR, but I haven't watched it.
Did you watch any highlights or recaps from it?
No, I didn't watch anything. The only game I watched were the one that we all watched together Sunday night and Monday. That was the only game I could catch. So I will let you know. I know that we lost by a touchdown, but I don't know. I didn't read it. I didn't look into it. So sorry, I'm here for school. Sorry.
June.
hey, we understand, Nikki. The fans that were at the game, they didn't watch it either. So we truly understand if you missed it as well. But
my team scored more than his team scored, and he gonna say all
he said they were there, they didn't even see the game.
hey,
Real fast though, before
I'm
you
just
go,
kidding.
June,
I'm just kidding.
Before
You
you
guys
go,
did really
June.
good in the second half. For all jokes aside.
Before you go, June, I wanted to say something about that game, but it's more about we had our very own future sailors from Intag Jacksonville swear in on the field at that game.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, sorry.
All right, June, you have the floor now.
So, what can I say? Do I believe that we're still a playoff contender? Looking at the wild card, I have to say yes. Looking at our schedule, I would have to say yes. Looking at the way we played against the Giants, I would have to say no. They got rid of Jason Garrett. I think Jason Garrett was a problem in Dallas, and he carried his issues to New York. As you can see, the play call, it was night and day from the way that Daniel Jones played 2 weeks ago and the way that he played this week. I do blame the players when it comes to like poor decision making, because at the end of the day, he has the ball in his hands. But the Eagles played horrible. I don't know why they didn't bench what's his name? Why they didn't bench Hurts maybe in the third quarter or so. I mean, the man had 3 interceptions, like 11 for 23 or whatever.
You can't because Lamar had 4 and they still won the game.
I mean, that's a little bit different over there. But ultimately, I do blame Rigger. I was extremely pissed off at him. I'm not gonna lie. I've been pissed off at him since he got drafted. And I said something the other day, and I'm gonna say it one more time for the listeners. If Rigger would have caught that ball, that would have been the opportunity for him to showcase why he was selected over Jefferson. But for the fact that he had two drop passes that could have been touchdowns, it helps me understand why he shouldn't have gotten selected before Jefferson. So, hey, get him out of there. Get Arcega-Whiteside out of there. I'd rather play with I don't know, T.O., where you at? Bring him back out here.
Not T.O.
But at the end of the day, I blame Rager, and I do blame I do blame Rager, number one, and then I do blame Hurts for those decision making. there's not enough open those passes. He was so inaccurate. It was crazy. It was crazy.
All right. Well said, June. That concludes the losing team. Relax. Calm down.
Oh, and the Pats look really good too, by the way.
I appreciate that, June. Thank you. Let's go.
Oh,
No, I mean, look, so there's a lot that this is showing you. We're already halfway past the half of the season. A lot of teams are taking shape. You know, the Chiefs are struggling, now they're winning. The Pats are developing. The Steelers, what we thought maybe come around, they took a hit with TJ Watt getting hurt, but that one player shouldn't augment, especially on defense, shouldn't augment that much when you have experience on the other side of the ball. Again, I was watching Man the Arena, and Big Ben gave the Patriots their first loss after 21 straight wins when he started. And even Brady said nobody knew what he was going to do when he did it, and he did it. They lost him in the AFC Championship that year, but, you know, Ben was young, and there's a lot of respect for Ben and what he did as a quarterback. But maybe, you know, we talked about this last season over the summer, and one of us said, no, get rid of Ben. The rest of us said, give him a chance. And now I'm not going to say the team is totally garbage, but, you know, it is what it is. It's just a turn of the tide. Look, you see it in sports all the time, right? Teams that were dominant, they're not going to be dominant forever. And you know, Pats, Steelers, Colts, when Peyton was there. That's just the AFC side. They were very dominant for a very long time. Ravens. So you couldn't go a playoff without seeing one of those four teams going to the AFC Championship, right? And now you have all these different teams that are emerging, young teams, the Chiefs, Ravens, Chargers maybe in the future. They're starting to come around, and you lose that grasp, and we start seeing the decline of certain things. And with that being said, it leads me to my next topic. You know, the 49ers are trying to get back to the glory days where they won 4 Super Bowls. Jimmy G, there's talks of them trading Jimmy G in 2022. What are your takes on that?
I don't know. I mean, they're looking good. I don't see them. I don't know. I don't see them trading him because his performance towards the end now has changed drastically. And what is Trey Lance like? Is Trey Lance better?
No.
We can't be.
No, he's a rookie.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I think they will.
What, like 3 games, but two games, maybe 2-3 games. I do see them trading. Oh, go ahead.
Jimmy G?
Yeah, because they already had talks about them trading him 2 years ago and last year. They were trying to give him to the Patriots.
I think so. I think they trade Jimmy G. Let's trade him while he's hot. You got a young, stunning quarterback that is sitting there waiting for his opportunity, and you're gonna try to get the best trade for him.
The best
to the Steelers. Fuck it.
The best ability is availability.
Right.
And Jimmy G's problem is that he's never available because he's always hurt. So if I can unload him
now because he's available, but I don't see it. I think they'll keep him.
We'll see. We'll see what's going to be the
They
trade.
tried to trade him after he took the team to the Super Bowl.
They did. They did.
But they felt like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Trey Lance I'm not saying he's bad, just, I don't know. I don't think they'll trade him. That's just what I think.
And so my next topic I had on here are the Patriots real contenders.
I say yeah.
I say after this week I'll give you an answer.
Oh, contenders for what? Super Bowl?
No, just contenders. I mean, period.
For the playoffs.
I think they're contenders for the playoffs. I don't think they go past that though.
Okay.
I think like you say, they'll win the division maybe. But besides that,
I don't know.
There's even though they lost this game, there's one game that comes into mind when it comes to the playoffs. And it's the Patriots and the Buccaneers game, because they knew under that pressure, that defense was stopping Brady. That defense was stopping the running backs. That defense was stopping the wide receivers. And when they are under pressure with something big like that, like playing against Brady, maybe because it was Brady, but I do feel like that they know how to stop the other team from scoring when under pressure, when it's a team like the Buccaneers. Yeah, but so I feel like I don't think they're gonna just like get out like round one of the playoffs, but I feel like they are playoff contenders, but they have more work to do. And that defense need to be strong, hot like it was that week.
If they can win the division and somehow be the number one seed in the AFC, which is very possible, that means you got to come to Foxborough in January. Teams don't want to come to Foxborough in January. That's one thing Teddy Bruschi said in Manny Arena. We'll see you in my house any day. It's cold. It could be snowing. It could be raining. It's brick. The defense shines. It's about the will who wants it more. I'm not saying that they're going to go to Super Bowl. What I'm saying is this. Any given Sunday, we already seen it. Mm-hmm. For example, you upset the Bills when we all said, Bills going to go in there and mollywop them. Quack, quack, quack. Bills lost. Eagles had a few wins there that, we thought, okay, no. Hell, the Giants upset the Eagles, and we thought the Eagles were going to win. There's so many teams out there that get upset on any given Sunday that we don't know what's going to happen in the playoffs. What I'm saying is if that defense keep playing like it's playing, having takeaways, coming up big when they need to, and all Mac and Cheese got to do is just protect the ball and not do turnovers. Hey, man, they got a good kicker. It could be 2001 Patriots all over again. I'm not saying they're going all the way, but I think they are real contenders. I'm going to give them that much. But, I agree with June. This week is going to determine a lot. If they can go into Buffalo and beat Buffalo at home, that's a lot. It's a divisional game. The Buffalo Bills are a better team, right? Supposedly. Got a more experienced quarterback. The only thing they don't have experience on is coaching. And that's not fair because there's only maybe 2 or 3 coaches in the league that can compete with Belichick as far as time in is probably Andy Reid. And after that, it's probably Bruce Arians. Everybody else is young. So I don't know. I think they are. I think
No, go ahead, Frank.
I said I think they could pull it out.
So okay, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking, see, Frank said something and then Bree said something. And I kind of met both of you guys halfway because Bree said it was at the time they played the best team in the NFL going into Foxborough, which was the Bucs, right? And then you said something, hey, they could come to New England and with the team that they're they've been progressing every week like crazy, that they can make things happen up there. But I think it will fall right back into a type of Buccaneers atmosphere in the playoffs because of the level of inexperience on Mac Jones. And I think that's what may get him ultimately in their first or second round.
Yeah. I could agree there. Lack of experience plays a big part. We'll see. There's still a lot of football left. I mean, we only in week 13. We still got another 4 weeks to go. They have to at least split with the Bills and win out the rest. I thought the Titans was going to be a feat for them, but I'm a realist. They didn't have Julio Jones. They didn't have Brown. There's no Henry. Right. So they took advantage of a team that was kind of crippled. It was a handicap game.
Thank you.
But they won.
Yeah. So listen, because I'm happy you said that. Nobody's going to take away their victory, right? They won. However, they won on a crippled team. So that's why I'm like, okay, let me go back and look, at their season. And besides the Chargers, but the Chargers ain't been playing, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't whatever. Y'all ain't really play nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm not even trying to be nasty. I'm just saying, when we getting down to playoffs and stuff, you're supposedly playing the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't really play nobody. And the Bucs want someone that you play. And not that the Bucs did great. Y'all lost.
Yeah. So what you got to look at when you do that is how many win. So right now, all they base it off is how many people you've beat with a winning record. That's really what it is. So, when you look at these quarterbacks that have been winning seasons, they'll say, well, how many people they beat with a winning record?
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Okay, y'all beat the Dolphins. No, sorry, the Dolphins beat y'all. So no, y'all beat the Jets.
But don't count winning records.
No, I'm just saying y'all beat the Jets. Y'all beat the Texans.
But the Titans are no punks. I was just doing a little research. The Titans based their offense off of the running game, right? They had two running backs, 131 yards, and the other one had 109 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not saying what you're saying is incorrect, but the heart of the Titans is Derrick Henry. So all these other ones that you're saying, I'm not saying, they're there for a reason. They can't be just trash, but their heart is out. And a lot of their hearts are out. And on top, when you even say that, like, come on now, the Titans got what, 13? Come on now. That's not even a real game for them. And I'm not trying to take away from the Patriots win. I'm just saying, like, when you're sitting here and you're talking about, and I said, I think maybe they'll do playoffs and that'll be it. But when you're sitting here, you're talking about, I think they can do first and second round. Be realistic. Based off of what you're seeing with the teams that they played, they haven't really played no real team that is doing well. And when they did, they lost. The only team that I could say that, hey, they did well, and this team, we would think that they will be doing better is the Chargers. Every other team is a team that isn't doing great anyway.
I'm with you.
Granted, the Saints won, but since then the Saints has gone down, so they're not doing well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, out of all the teams that they played that they've won, their record is doing way better than that team. So
I'm with you.
And
I'm still stuck on these Titans. Like, these Titans had 270 yards rushing against the Patriots, right? It wasn't the offense, which was the key players that they were missing. Julio Jones, Henry, they just released old buddy, AJ Brown, right? It was their defense. So even with those key players in the offense, they still gave up 36 points.
I agree, but it wouldn't be 36-13. Just as much
could have been 36-30.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You don't know. Just the way that you say they're giving away. Who's to say that the Patriots was going to stop these team players?
270 yards. The key players, it was Derrick Henry.
I'm not against what you're saying. Derrick gets the ball and start running. He flinging people from left to right, making touchdowns and taking yards.
I'm with you. Yeah.
And don't get. They're in my division. Okay, they're in my division. If out of everyone in my division, the team I hate the worst happens to be the Tennessee Titans. But I'm just being real. Like, I'm nothing against the Patriots, but and I think they'll be content. That's the first thing I said. I think we're giving them more without a real good assessment with like Frank said, teams that are already with good records. Look, when they play teams, even when they play teams at the time, not now, they had good records, they did not win.
Right.
Okay. I mean, look,
I'm with you. I agree.
Any given Sunday, yeah.
Any given Sunday.
Okay, so I'm gonna flip it. Kind of same division, the Bills, right? The Bills have a winning record, right? And they're a team that plays well. How do you think they're going to do in the playoffs when they're losing to teams that have losing records?
No, I agree. The same thing goes for the Bills. I'm not. Hey, you took down the predictions I was making for this week. Did I pick from the Pats or the Bills yet? No, because I think this is a toss up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the Bills' problem is, and I was thinking about this today when I was walking into work. Teams have a hard time maintaining a level of success. We've seen it time in and time. It's hard to consistently win in the NFL. Going into the season, everybody's like, "Oh, the Bucs going to repeat." They brought everybody back, and people said, "Well, you have to deal with injuries." And what happened the first game of the week? Injuries. What's been happening since then? Yeah, they win games, injuries, more injuries come out, and inconsistency. The mindset of winning, it has to be. Winning is not just who has the best players; it's who has the most will and the
Execution.
courage, all that to keep going out there. And guess what? I'm gonna play. And the Bills started off hot. We all felt like, oh my God, Bills, the AFC favorites. Even at the time before we saw, the Chiefs lose like they were losing, we were like, man, Bills. And then the Bills are not winning. People forget that sometimes teams have a way of exposing the inexperience, weaknesses, areas of improvements for other players. And you can give Emmanuel Sanders, Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley, Singletary, a good tight end, a decent tight end to a person. But if that quarterback's not ready to handle all that, that becomes a problem. I'm not saying the Bills are going to lose this weekend because I don't know. I'm going to pick who I pick when we do our pick, but it's just, I'm going to say right now, if the Pats can break even with the Bills and beat the rest of the teams they have looking, you don't want to come into Foxborough on a winter day. That's all I'm saying. Ain't been too many teams that punch the Patriots in the mouth in Foxborough on a winter game. I'm just saying. So that's it. The next topic we had was the Bucs and Brady. Brady looks like something's wrong with him. The Bucs are not as prolific as they were at the beginning of the season. The only difference is that AB's been out. What's going on with the Bucs?
2 letters. You said it. A-B.
Okay.
I think they started off the season with this dude magnificent. They were on point. The chemistry was right in that offense. I don't think that Mike Evans was as involved when AB was in the lineup, right? But now that AB is not involved, Mike Evans really looks mediocre. So that AB, that's the missing piece, man. You put AB back in there, the Bucs are a freaking threat all over again, guaranteed.
So, Bree, you guys didn't say Fargo?
No, go ahead.
So I'm not gonna say I'm agreeing. AB's a difference. Something looks wrong with Brady, right? Brady doesn't look right, and I don't think it's physical. I think it's mental.
You can see his face.
You can see it in his face. Yes, his celebration with touchdowns ain't the same. Brady, I don't know if Brady's getting bored with winning. I don't know if the game has become simple. Has become simple to him. I don't know if there's no challenge left for Brady in football, but something's wrong with Brady. And I was watching different clips on different talk shows, and somebody said the people that are making the plays are the people that came in to the team, not the people that were at the team.
Correct.
Last week, Leonard Fournette had 4 touchdowns. Balled out. Rojo had 1. And yeah, Brady might have not had his best game, but that's the thing about a team is that a team steps up when you need it. I would like to see when AB comes back. That interception that Brady threw was because Scotty Miller didn't go on the outside where he was supposed to be. He went inside. So yeah, Brady's going to get taxed for the interception, but the route that was ran wasn't the right one. I think AB, even when you have double coverage, AB's a monster. You can't say that for everybody. So I'm interested to see. I believe what's wrong with Brady is more psychological than physical. And we all know when mentally we're not in something, whether it's the game, whether it's at work, whether it's in our personal lives, we don't perform right. So I hope everything at home with his family is good. But I believe what June says, when AB comes back, which he should be coming back soon. I talked to Bruce Arians this weekend. He said that AB is coming off injury. Just like I talked to Bill Belichick, and he said, Frank, don't worry about it. We're going to win. We're going to see what happens. Nikki, you have anything to say?
God.
Okay, I thought nothing. All right, good.
God.
Hey, and just one thing to point out. With AB's absence and Mike Evans looking who he been looking like, the only thing that worries me about Mike Evans is that he's a little bit injury prone. I think he gets hurt every year, right? He always gets hurt somehow. But aside from that, it's given the opportunity for Fournette to look like a freaking beast. So with AB's absence, Fournette looks like a monster.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's AB. I think it's hard putting Not pressure, because AB, I think under pressure, he works even better. But it's just hard putting that all on one person. I do agree with Frank. We said this last time. Think about it. They won the Super Bowl. Every touchdown they got at the Super Bowl last year was from a player that came into the team. It wasn't from somebody that was at the team. What, Leonard got 2, Gronk got 1 or 2, whoever did. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see once AB come back if that was the connection they needed or the person that was missing to get them back to what they need to be. It's sad to say last year, in the beginning of the season, they looked like straight boo-boo. And after their bye week, they got better. Well, this year, after they bye, I think they lost 2 games after their bye. You know
back
what
to
I'm
back,
saying? Yeah. So we'll only hope once AB come back. All they got to do is just keep holding on until he come back, and hopefully they ball out.
Hey, and nobody ain't been the same either after they broke his ribs.
He had another 100-yard games. He has 1 more game of 100 yards to tie Tony Gonzalez and 2 more to pass him record stats.
Yeah, I agree with you. He ain't firing off in all cylinders, but he's still doing well.
Hey, Fournette right now is the heart of the team. I don't care what nobody says.
No, he is.
Right now, like today.
Fournette was crying last year because you couldn't even see the field. Now they can't keep his ass off. They need his ass on
that tells you got to go to a good team to get some props. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He got to go to a winning team.
Come in so I can slap you with these stickies.
A winning team. All right. So look, I put a lot of notes in there. I was at work and my boss is talking.
You don't got a job.
And I'm just writing notes like I'm paying attention, but I'm not.
Yeah.
This is more for Nikki though.
Here we go.
Lamar Jackson. 4 Entos. They still pulled out the win. I think you had a healthy Baker Mayfield out there with a good Browns team. They still win. They don't win the game with 4 INTs. We rarely see 4 interceptions and a team wins. Are the Ravens going far this year?
So I love Lamar. Y'all already know how I feel about Lamar. I don't care if Lamar team is going to lose. I'm always picking Lamar against any other team. However, they got to get it together to include Lamar motherfucking Jackson. They got to get it together. You're not going to have these many games where you're going to throw 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and still win. You're definitely not going to do that postseason when it's time for playoffs. You're going to be out the first damn lick. You're not going to be the one that runs out, because of stomach problems and come back and still win the game. No, come on now. Like any given Sunday is real and it can go against your team. They got to get it together. I don't know if they're contenders. I love Lamar, but But I know this. They're leading their division.
For now.
Who gonna beat them?
Are you a Ravens fan or
no, I'm not. I'm a Lamar fan, and we know this. But who gonna bump them? Not the Steelers.
The Bengals could beat them.
Well, the Bengals is third in the division. They sure can. I agree. They can, but we know not the Steelers.
You don't know.
Oh, we know. Come on now, chill out. Steelers is they grasping.
We got issues that we need to work on. And
Yes.
Mike Tomlin said that he's going to fix it.
Yes.
And if that means some people got to get fired and some people never going to be on the field again, he don't care. So I'm going to trust my coach and I'm going to see what we do.
I don't think someone needs to be fired. I think
Oh, yeah.
left. No. It's the reason why I say I think somebody should have left 2 seasons ago. And I think it's
No, I'm talking about my offensive coordinator needs to be fired.
Oh yeah. I know.
2 seasons ago.
Huh?
2 seasons ago.
I think 2 seasons ago, this person
Even last season when we went 11-0 and then we made the playoffs.
Bree, it was a fluke. Listen. Yes, y'all won 10, 11, was it?
11.
And then after that, y'all couldn't.
We lost.
And
But
lost.
we were still AFC North.
Yeah. Yes, y'all made it that far because you had 10 good games. If it wasn't, y'all would have never 11. Thank you. You had 11 good games. Y'all would have never. Y'all can't now. Like you're tied with the Lions. Lions still don't have a win. So I mean,
it's true. But like I said, there's issues. I know there's issues going on. I know Ben he's gonna retire. Like there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. He's gonna retire.
You hope he's gonna retire.
Because Ben doesn't want to. See, my biggest issue with Ben is this, and it's not only Ben. I would say this for anybody. Mm-hmm. I want people to leave when they're still at their high. You know what I'm saying? Like now, we're not talking positive, about Ben. You know what I'm saying? And it's like after so much that he has put into the team, so much that he's done, like you don't want you to be exiting when people like, bro, you should have hung up the cleats. Let it go. You just don't want that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. I know I talk a lot of shit about Ben. I just wish he would leave where it's more on a positive note. I think.
He is gonna still leave on a positive note because he's done so much for that team.
I think once he leaves, everybody's gonna be like, it was time for him to. It's been time for him to leave. And that's to me, it's not as great as man. Like I think it was Drew Brees' time to leave. However, he's still left with the, it was good timing. It was. I think now everybody is saying, "Yo, Ben, it's time." You know what I mean? It's time. Let it go. It's okay. You've done well. Bravo, Zoo.
I think the team influences the decision to keep Ben.
Well, it's who they.
We don't know what goes on in the house. We don't know what goes on with Art Rooney. We don't know what goes on with the GM. We don't know what goes on.
I will say this, Bree. I think that if y'all had a better backup quarterback, he'd be sacked.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the problem. We have number 2, and then we have Dwayne Haskins, which they already asked, why hasn't Dwayne Haskins gone in for a snap or gone in? And Mike Tomlin said, well, if he actually practiced snaps and not be on his phone, then maybe he'll get some field playing time.
And that goes. So now that there goes to the environment in the locker room again, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we go back to when AB put that whole post game winning speech on Facebook, that's an environment. That's what you allow, right? Mm-hmm. So if I allow that, it's going to continue to happen. I'm a coach. You play for me. I don't play for you.
Right.
And if I'm struggling and I see that my franchise quarterback, 2-time Super Bowl champ, is struggling, getting beat up, and if I wanted to give him a rest on games that we should be winning, and I can't even put you in, and you were a starter in the NFL,
that's a problem.
I'm allowing you to do that.
That's a problem.
So that's not Haskins. That's on Tomlinson.
Mike.
Yeah. And I like Mike. But at the same time, this is the second time. Well, this is more than the second time. It's been a few times that his style of coaching or allowing people to do things what they want to do has come into question. Now, in the past, I've said it. If Big Ben wants to miss a walkthrough because Big Ben wanted to get a massage, sleep,
he's entitled.
My man got 2 Super Bowl rings and 3 Super Bowl appearances. He's the only one closest to Brady when it comes down to rings actively playing right now. He's the only quarterback with multiple rings playing. I'm going to give him that right. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you the right to say, yo, bro, hey, handle your business. Come in because you have the experience. We talked about this before. Experience, you can't take that away. Sometimes even Ray Lewis was still dangerous in his later years because he had experience. He might have not been as fast. He might have not been quick to move to the ball, but he knew he was going to be at, and he still had enough hit to hit you one good time, knock that ball out. So with that being said, if Tomlinson, he should control that. He controls that.
Yep. No, I completely agree. But to leave off on a positive note about my baby, he just passed Phillip Rivers for 5th most passing completions in NFL history. So
that's good. That's good. I mean, he's going to Hall of Fame. I don't know why. Ben could leave today and he's going to Hall of Fame. I want.
But there's talks about him retiring after the season already.
I
think
he does.
I do. I really do. I hope he does too. Mike Tomlin already said he doesn't want a rookie quarterback if he retires.
Well,
Season.
That's another topic. That's another topic because we've talked about this ad nauseum on FaceTime. So we can probably fit that in. Let's see how many more topics we got because it's interesting.
Oh yeah. If y'all
can
hear
break
noise,
the
it's because the challenge is playing in the background in 15 minutes.
All right, so we passed Lamar. I mean, we really going to talk about the Rams. It is what it is. They lost to the Packers. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Rams are struggling.
I want to talk about it. You know why I want to talk about it? Because Jalen Ramsey. So he got targeted.
Wait, hold on. They lost to the Packers, and mind you, Aaron Rodgers had a broken toe the entire time he played.
His pinky toe. He made sure he showed that off too. And let's be clear. And Aaron be trolling
like a mother.
People, okay?
He does.
Aaron plays with the NFL, the fans of teams. I'm immunized. Never been vaccinated. Nobody, and he's like that outstanding worker that you don't question. He said he was at a doctor's. He was at a doctor's, but the whole time he was at his mistress' house. At the strip club eating chicken wings.
Right.
The thing with Aaron Rodgers is that they don't question him because he's a winner, right? That's what winners do. And then he comes out and says, I got a broken pinky toe. I got to go see my doctor, see what he says. We all know for a broken toe, there's nothing you can do. You're not going to put a cast on it. You're not going to do nothing. You're just going to let it heal.
You're not going to get surgery.
And then the fact was that he ran in a touchdown where Jalen Ramsey went flying into the crowd, right? And Aaron put the ball behind his back and just walked out. He walked it out like he was a pimp. And Jalen got targeted 7 for 7. And guess what? The receiver caught all 7 passes.
I didn't even watch it.
If I could say donkey today, congratulations, you played yourself without copyright infringements. Hey, sucker, you ain't as good. Who locked who down? My man, you look like a sorry scrub. I'm glad that he got exposed. Aaron Rodgers, keep balling. Rams fell. Von Miller, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, it doesn't matter. Hey, who got the best top 3 players defense? It doesn't matter because they still going to lose. That's what I got to say about that.
Hey,
it's better in person, I tell you. Let's not forget Cam. Forget
oh Lord, poor Cam. Wait a minute. Poor Cam.
I thought that'd be a good topic of discussion, but you know what? Cam Newton has proven why the hell he's not a starter in the NFL. It's because you suck, brother. At the end of the day, what's the topic? So, look, quarterbacks go out. They start struggling. Ben Roethlisberger's struggling right now. We like to see him go out with the team they started and not go somewhere else. Brady did it, went out, got a Super Bowl. Montana did it, went to AFC Championship. Peyton did it and got a Super Bowl. Brett Favre did it and got an NFC Championship. Listen.
Cam, let it go.
Cam needs to let it go. I'm sorry. He said I'm back, and he's back to normal. We got a lot of football. We got 4 weeks left, and we don't have a division. To this day, we don't have a lockdown playoff bracket yet.
No, because it's going up and down.
Exactly. So this is a dope season.
Yeah, it's very.
Let's be real. It's a dope season.
Mm-hmm.
These teams that got nothing to lose, guess what they're going to do? They're going to play their heart out the last weeks to cause them teams that have something to lose to lose.
Mm-hmm.
My girl, we in sync here. We need to do this in person all the time. And then on top of that, it's just what something Brady said on Man in the Arena. And it's like when they talk about, they had the number 1 seed locked down, number 2 seed, are you going to play? And Belichick said, you're going to play. It's your job. You're going to go out there and play the whole game because it's your job. So teams better step up. I'm telling you, 4 weeks left. We don't have a number 1 seed yet picked out. Because right now, if it ended, I think Arizona's still number 1 seed in the NFC.
Right. Because they had to buy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and we didn't even talk about them. Yeah, so she got it. So right now, if the season ended today, Buffalo's number 1.
And Cardinals.
That's not Buffalo.
I mean, my bad. Ravens number 1. Pats and Chargers are wild cards. Tennessee and Buffalo and Chiefs and Bengals are wild cards. In the NFC side, you have the Cardinals number 1, Washington at Green Bay, 49ers at Tampa, and Rams at Cowboys. So, I mean, listen. We're gonna have a lot to talk about the next couple of weeks because I think in the next couple of weeks we're gonna start determining who's who and what's what, who wants him more, who doesn't.
That wild card picture is gonna look real crazy, man, on both ends of the spectrum, the AFC and the NFC.
And right now, I think the Bills will beat the Titans.
Oh, for sure.
And then the thing would be the Bengals and the Chiefs.
I think the Bengals could beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think they could.
Look, the Cowboys could have beat the Chiefs if they would have put more points up.
Yeah, the Cowboys.
The defense held them 19 points. Chiefs got by because the Cowboys were not functioning right.
Green Bay would kill the Washington football team.
Yes, Green Bay would.
This one, I'm out 49ers Bucks.
If Jimmy G attacks that secondary, they win. But they're going to enter Tampa. I think Bucks will win.
I think that would be a good one. And then this one, I can't even say the Cowboys. They done lost like the last 3
Rams
games.
at Cowboys. I would go Rams just off the strength that I think Cowboys been struggling. Dak hasn't been playing great. So, yeah, I think that was it. So, all right, let's go with these picks.
All right.
Ready?
Always.
We already got all of Nikki's, but
You see how
4.
No, I could do mine for myself, Bree.
All right. So
Mine still say drink.
I'm drinking it.
on Thursday, December 2nd, we have Cowboys at Saints. Nikki.
Oh, I went Cowboys.
Frank.
Cowboys.
June.
Cowboys. Taysom Hill is starting, by the way.
Huh?
And I went Cowboys. On Sunday, we have the Bucks at the Falcons. Nikki.
Oh, I went Bucks.
Frank.
Bucks.
June.
The Bucks.
And I also went Bucks. And then we have the Cardinals at Chicago. I went Cardinals. Nikki. Frank.
Cardinals.
June.
Cardinals.
Then we have the Chargers at the Bengals. Nikki.
I'm
Huh?
going Bengals.
Bengals. Frank.
I'm going to go Bengals at home.
June.
I'm going Bengals, and the Bengals need to acquire Keenan Allen before he gets older.
And I went Chargers. Then we have the Vikings at the Lions. I went Vikings. Nikki.
Vikings.
Frank.
Vikings.
June.
Vikings.
Okay. Next game we got Giants at Dolphins. I went Dolphins. Nikki.
I'm going to go Dolphins. No, Daniel Jones, I'm going Dolphins.
Jim.
Where they playing at?
Miami.
In Miami.
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins.
Nikki.
Oh, God. Here we go. What's my name on here again?
Okay, I'm gonna go Dolphin.
Please.
Okay. Then we have the Eagles at the Jets. I went Eagles. Nikki.
Eagles.
Frank.
Eagles.
And then June.
Fly
Eagles.
high. Let's go. We ain't losing
Next,
twice in the same house.
Next, we have the Colts at Texans. I went Colts. Nikki.
I went Colts.
Frank.
Colts.
June.
Carson Wentz and the Colts.
Next, we have Washington football team at the Raiders. I went Raiders. Nikki.
Mm.
Hold on. Let me get my phone right.
This is tough.
I know I gotta look something. Hold on.
Who did the Washington beat before the Eagles? You guys remember?
The Bucks. Oh no, I don't know. I can't lie to you.
Hold on, I'm about to look at that. That's what I'm looking at. Hold on.
Frank, do you have yours?
Yeah, who you said again? What's the teams?
Washington at Las Vegas.
They beat the Seahawks. They beat the Panthers.
I'm going Raiders at home.
Look, they beat the Seahawks. They beat the Panthers. They beat the Bucks.
The only one there with a winning record was the Bucks off a bye week.
June.
I'm going Raiders.
Make the shirt to go with the cup. Look at it.
I know. Hold on. I know. I'm about to look at one more thing.
I could have made a head call for all this.
No, for real.
Golly, we need to give her like a time. Can somebody just read my name and just do it?
Who they going? Washington?
No, we all went Raiders.
No. I said who they going again?
I think Washington may pull it off though. To be honest with you,
I thought so too, but I don't know.
They're in the wild card right now. If they win, they continue to take that spot.
Is Darren Waller out?
No.
Oh, then I'm going Raiders.
Yeah, we went Raiders.
Nikki was going Raiders?
Yeah, she's going Raiders.
Okay. Next, we have the Jags at the Rams. I went Rams. Nikki?
You ain't gotta ask me Rams.
June?
Los Rams.
Next is the 49ers at Seattle. I went 49ers. Nikki?
Yeah, I'm going 49ers.
Frank?
Going Seattle at home with the upset.
June?
I'm going 49ers. And that would have been a good talking topic. Russell Wilson's landing spot.
Next week.
Next, we have Baltimore at Pittsburgh. I went Pittsburgh. Nikki?
Huh?
Ravens. Frank?
How many games y'all lost in a row already?
2.
So 2. Shit. Yeah, at home.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go Steelers at home.
June?
Steelers and who?
Ravens in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's down 2 games already. They lost 2 games in a row.
Nah, I got this guy. I got Lamar and Andrews.
All right. And then for the 8:00 game, we have what?
The Pats and the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's on Monday, right?
We have the Broncos at Kansas City. I went Chiefs. Nikki?
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
June?
Chiefs.
Anchors up.
And then on Monday, we have the Patriots at the Bills.
Pats.
Frank went Pats. Nikki? Nikki, don't shake your head.
I know this was, remember, this was a hard one when we talked. All right, let me look it up.
While she do that, I'm gonna use the restroom. I got
Jim,
I've been holding it.
I got the Bills.
Slide in, girl. Scoot in.
as much as I want Daddy mac and cheese to win, I am going Bills at home.
He said, that's good. I was gonna go Bills.
But I would be happy if the Pats did pull off that win. So it was a hard one, but I'm gonna go Bills at home.
Yeah, it's a hard one. My thing, I don't know what just happened.
What are you talking about?
I normally could look.
That's what you be waiting for.
Huh?
Hmm?
I didn't hear you.
You be waiting for the freaking you be trying to just get the hottest news.
No. I'm shut up. The Pats have the better record. You waiting on me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Bills.
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
I just spilled my soda everywhere.
Oh boy.
You said you want Bills?
Yep. I'm going Bills.
And that is it for our predictions for the week. Frank, you ready to put this out?
Yeah. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Wow.
He go last.
Nikki's going last.
Yeah.
Oh, well, listen, good. Another week. I'm happy that we're here. I was looking forward to it. I actually took notes this week. That's crazy. Yo, week 12 down the books, week 13 coming up. Happy to be here. Proud to be here. Love being here. Next.
On you, June.
Hey, gosh, I was going. God, Nikki.
I didn't
What's
know.
wrong with you? What? Oh. Hey, happy to be here. Great to be here. Good to see both of you guys over there in the same screen. Good to see Nikki finally. You know, she was well missed last week. Missed you. See you, Mr. Nice Guy. Bree, I'm glad you had a great last 2 days at work. Frank, love you.
Shut up.
I love all you guys.
You should have been there, but you're on leave.
I shaved my mustache too.
You see that, June?
Yeah. Your wife probably whooped your ass for taking her eyeliner.
Such a hater. Gosh, somebody read my name and do it.
Whatever.
Oh, it's my turn? You're done?
With the bat, please. Yeah, Bree, it's your turn.
So go ahead, June. Sorry.
No, I ain't say nothing.
Oh, it's always a pleasure being here every Wednesday with you guys. Yeah, I had a crazy 2 days, but can't wait to do this again next week, and can't wait to watch some good football starting tomorrow evening and Sunday and Monday. Nikki?
All right. So first I'm going to say it's always a pleasure getting on here talking to you guys. Y'all really do be the highlight of my week. I also want to put out that I've been the only one that's traveled to visit everyone because he just didn't show up. But
when you come in here, I'm gonna take you out.
No need. It's okay. Hopefully the next time I leave Texas, we all will find some type of way to link up. Because it'll be fun, I think, if we do it all live together. Frank, I appreciate you for opening up your house and home to me. It's been a long time since I've seen you face to face, so this is always good. For everyone else, My week has ended today. Actually, I'm here for school, and today's my last day. It should be tomorrow, but today's my last day of school. Everybody, please stay safe. I'm gonna say something that Bree normally says. Stay hydrated.
Drink your water.
Yes, yes, and all that good stuff. Oh, it's been real with love.
Don't forget exercise. Go on a walk. Go skating. Go running.
She had to say all that. I was there.